What's going on guys, welcome to today's video. Now this is officially going to be the second last time I will be doing the three main movements before this Sunday, where I'll obviously be getting back on the platform and competing, which is extremely exciting. And the plan for today was to go to up to 80% on all three lifts, so 80% on squats, 80% on bench and 80% on deadlifts for 2 doubles each. And with those 2 doubles each, what we wanted to do was simply make them as smooth and as clean, and make them so that even the strictest of judges in the whole world could not do anything but white light them. So wanted to take the weights as deep as possible, make them as smooth as possible, and overall just try and build as much confidence with all the three lifts as possible for this competition. As you can see, I was definitely taking the bar about maybe 2 to 3 inches lower than I normally do, and again I was doing that because that was the plan. Just wanted to take it as deep as possible this last week, just to really emphasize the rules of the three main lifts. And one thing I wasn't very happy about with this actual workout was the walkouts on the squats themselves. I felt quite unstable during the walkouts, and I also felt the bar was a lot heavier on my back when I was walking out than when I was actually just squatting the bar, which I'm not too sure why, to be honest. Again, on come Wednesday I'll have another chance to kind of remedy that. The actual bar was moving very well itself. I was happy with my knee tracking, was happy with how tight I was able to get with the air, with my belt positioning, with the uprightness of my torso. I was happy with everything, but I just wasn't very happy with the walkout, so I'm going to have to try and fix that on Wednesday and just nail that on Wednesday, become a lot more confident. And then again was to move on to bench press next, with obviously, as you can see, I definitely use an extremely wide grip on my bench press, a very wide grip. It works for me, and my shoulders do allow it to happen. I have got a very resilient body. It doesn't get injured or even tweaked in the slightest. It can take a huge amount of poundage and wear and tear, and it doesn't even seem to affect me. It's just a genetic trait that I've been very lucky to inherit, you could say. So the wide grip doesn't tend to hurt or injure my shoulders, but they definitely were feeling a bit banged up and beat up today, which is natural. But the aim is just to really from now on just allow this allow the accumulative fatigue to drop off, and for this super compensation effect to happen. And then again, the deadlifts moved very well, very comfortable. Again, the aim was just to make these as smooth and as fast as possible, so that even the strictest of judges could not even question them. But what I'm going to be doing on Wednesday is mainly holding the bar at the top for as if I was waiting for the down command, just to kind of start re-ingraining all the commands, because the last thing you want to do is miss a lift because you missed a command. That is just never going to be a good thing. But overall, everything is going well. Can't wait for all this fatigue to drop off, and I cannot wait to get back on the platform come Sunday. Alright, so today that is us officially 5 days out, and it is crazy just how quick this has flown in. Feeling really good, actually weighing very light as well. Woke up this morning at 104.1, yeah, 104.1, so I'm 0.9 under the weight category itself. And I think that is just down to, again, I just feel that I'm kind of slightly under eating, so I am going to need to really emphasize eating more. And actually as well, I'm actually going to probably kind of increase, maybe not worry so much about the food quality and just focus more on getting my actual calories in, to be honest. And I know that people have said in the past, oh, so why are you wanting to increase your calories and get your weight up if you've been performing so well? What you need to realise is that I've been performing really well, sitting at about between 105 and kind of 105.5. The main reason why I'm down to kind of 104 is just simply because I have been slightly under eating, and I tend to kind of under eat when I kind of experience nerves, and being this close to competition, I'm starting to get a little bit kind of nervous about the competition. Good nerves obviously, but it does make me kind of under eat, and that is why I kind of want to get my weight up to 105. And as well, if you've got a weight category, in my opinion, unless it is like 2-3 kilos you want to put, you'd need to put on when there's no point, it is always most optimal to fill out your weight category as much as possible and weigh as heavy as you possibly can. This is what I'm doing pre-workout. I've got a Powerade and 2 basically just strips of just kind of long sweet things, and that overall that will be just under 75 grams of carbs for all 3 of them.
Then 2 years ago I met 2 people. I'll connect you in a second. We on a car and Charlie Undersnatch is married to Pete, so congrats to her. These 2 girls, they're just the most amazing girls I ever met. Why? Because they were new. And I hadn't really been around a beginner in a long time. And they were so passionate. And I even heard myself say, well, enjoy it while it's still new. Like a fucking hater. Me. You know what I mean? And I'm reflecting on that and I'm like, what the fuck is my issue? Like, how dare I say that to somebody? And here's where I fucked up, and a lot of vets fuck up, and a lot of veterans do the same mistake. I realized what the issue is that...
Woo! Feeling good. So the plan for today is literally just to come in and just get moving. So just to go through kind of 4 or 5 sets of pull-ups, supersetted with dips. Maybe do a little bit of core work, nothing strenuous, leaving tons of reps in the tank. And it's literally just to come in and get moving, just to keep, it's just active recovery. And the reason for that is that we want to rest and offset all of the accumulated fatigue over the training cycle so that you get a very, very big super compensation effect come Sunday or meet day, which is going to allow me to perform to the best of my abilities. And yeah, I'm feeling good. The fatigue is really starting to kind of offset. Last week I was feeling it quite bad. I was feeling quite achy. Muscles were feeling a little bit kind of sore, and overall I was like, I kind of caught myself kind of just almost anytime I sat down I'd fall asleep, and I was just kind of falling asleep a lot and feeling very groggy and whatnot. But the fatigue is really starting to offset, and I'm feeling good during these. And I'm basically going to do about another 3 sets, do about 3 sets of core work, nothing strenuous, and then I'm literally going to spend probably the next 45 minutes after that just doing a full kind of session on the foam roller, just kind of foam rolling all kind of, especially kind of my glutes and my lower back, and just kind of going through a banded hip distraction, and kind of stretching out my lats and whatnot, and just providing myself with as much opportunity as possible to recover so that the super compensation effect takes place, and come Sunday I'll be as ready as I'll ever be.
Would you ever forget anything you know? Take a chance to step outside.